Hello and welcome back to Let's Experiment with Dragon Quest III. Now, when last we left, I'm not sure what exactly we did. We got an orb, I guess, and we walked around the map a little bit. Traveled to, well, nowhere in particular except the pirate's place and a cave or something. Got the echo flute from the Great Plains of the West. Well, there are places we have to go now, so I'm going to go to those in a straight beeline. From here, from Alahan Castle in Australia, we go directly east, and we should find an island out in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to go there. And from there, we actually... There's no point in going back to South America because... King Squid. Because you have to go there with the flying. You can't get there any other way. You can sail all around it you want, but you can't get in the middle. You can't get to Brazil without flying. But, that's okay. What you can do, though, is go to the shrine, and then you can return to Portoga, go south, and there's a couple places in South America we have to go to. Snag and visit. In fact, that's really the next place to check out. If you're playing this type of Let's Play, which I am, the best thing to do is to visit Zipangu last. Anyway, if I go to here on my magic map, you'll see that there is a tiny little dot. Oh, we passed it. We have to go south. Sorry. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Here it is. So we're gonna check out this place. We're gonna get attacked one more time in the water. That's okay. Tentacles and king squids, they're all nice. I think tentacles can attack twice. I've never had them drop a chest, but I was always tempted to find out what they could drop. I've gained 2 levels since this Let's Play. I just grind a little bit for 2 because it's always nice to have levels. Oh. Seek out. Nothing here. But I bet you anything, there are 2 chests, yes. So, where are we? The village of Luzami. This island has been long forgotten by the rest of the world. Well, what's important is, can we return here? No. I have, like, all the places to return to on the map. Like, I hate all the places that they force you not to return to, that you have to manually walk and sail to. It's just annoying. It's like, why have a lot of places like this? I mean, I can understand a few of them, but I can't understand having this many of them. Alright, a luck seed. We're going to have to give that to my hero, because the hero always has, in this particular setup with solitary, he's going to have the worst luck. Just for shits, let's see what's in the item store. I'll tell you a story. Yeah, I know, Simon owned the Gaia Sword. Yeah. Well, we gotta have it to lob in, we all know this. Let's seek out again. Nothing here. Okay. And do you want to seek out one more time? Nothing. Alright. So, we know that there's nothing here or here. Anything here? Nope. You can talk to this guy if you want, but there's absolutely no reason to. He doesn't really tell you anything important in the game. It's like he gives you an item or something. He's just here. So it makes you wonder, you know, why even throw people in like that? And oh, look, a hole. Well, what we're going to do is seek out one more time. Ah. Bravo, you found the small metal. That's kind of a dead giveaway, you know, a little piece of broken whatever in the middle of the brick. Anyway, we're going to just put that in the bag for now. I think we might have enough small metals to get one more item, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's anything else here to get. Maybe a personality book. Oh, this place just tells you about how to get to the necromant, the arch nemesis' place. It's just 2 books, eh? Oh, right, the lucky book. Well, we know what lucky does, and lucky's actually not bad to have. And muscle guidebook. That makes you a jock, I think. So it's not really that big of a deal. So we'll put the lucky book in the bag. We'll put the muscle guidebook in the bag too. Lucky gives a boost to wisdom, and a big boost to, of course, luck. And it gives agility a little bit, and strength is 100%. So, and I'd never do the muscle guidebook because it makes you a jock, and I just don't like jock. It's just not a good personality because it gives everything but strength, and you kind of want to be spread out a little bit at least. I did explore a little bit here. I have to go. I'm going to return to Alahan and go to Gaia's navel because that's like one of the best places to go. Let's see, return. I could do Portoga, but I'm going... Actually, let's do let's do Alahan and let's do Gaia's navel. That's actually kind of a long area, and it's annoying. And there's an orb there. So it's always wise to just snag all the orbs. We've only got one. Gaia's Navel has another. There's another one with a king, staff change, a mirror of Ra. We need all these items. So, is this Gaia's Navel? I think it is. Yeah. So we just have to land here, it doesn't matter where, and go to Gaia's Navel. And of course only one person at a time can go, so I'm going to make my hero go. Because my hero is the most equipped to handle by himself. I wouldn't want to send one of my thieves anyway. Oh, there's a shadow there, I didn't even notice. I don't like these shaman because they cast heal more. And they can summon Horks, I'm not so worried about, but it's the heal more spell that really gets to me, so I'm just sort of focusing all my attacks. Focus fire until they die. Don't think I had them drop anything yet, but Horks drop clothes, I think, and I'm just not interested in clothes. Here we go, Gaia's Navel. Let's just go in here and get the orb. The only reason to come in here is the orb and maybe some loot. So, I want to know if there's any, let's see. You want to get the small metals here, and you certainly want to get, let's see. You want to get any treasure around here too. So, seek out. Nothing on this screen. Of course, smelling doesn't tell you what's in buildings. Pachisi ticket. So, hey. $5. Alright. Don't want the Pachisi ticket at the moment. I've only found 2 Pachisi boards, and I think there's a third one floating around here somewhere. You'd think with them adding Pachisi into the game that they would have added more boards. But apparently they haven't seen fit to do that. So it's kind of frustrating when you get all these tickets and there's only 2 boards, maybe 3. Okay. We know it's up here. And let's seek out again. Could be something buried here, you never know. I have the final key, so I can go in there. Let's find out if there's anything here. Nope. And look at that slime. Seek out. Nope. Seek out. Keep just saying nope. There it is. You knew you'd find it. And this, I think, is just one of 2. Small metal, right? Yep, small metal. Okay. Stick that in the bag. Really wish it would just default to going into the bag. Okay, 1 chest remaining. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, crap. We already did that. This is what you do in your free time, see? Yellow orb. Finding it should be real easy. Of course, there's one in a tower somewhere, so, you know, that's an easy thing to find. And these guys just tell you a bunch of shit. I foresee all the companions you pass with will help fulfill your dreams. Well, not necessarily. Look, even with Seek Out, I'm not finding the second item. And that's really bothering me. I've cast it here. And then again, it could be just like off camera. And I've cast it here. Alright, let's just stop dicking around. Yes, I want to do that. Sorry, thieves. We're going to leave you behind. And I wonder if it's here. Oh, no, it's actually here. Ha ha ha! I am so smart. SMRT. I can't say it like Homer Simpson. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. Alright, this is an annoying place because you can't use Thief's Nose and Seek Out. But all the chests are actually in treasure chests. You won't find like a random search item here. At least I don't think you will. And I really don't want to search all of these. I know. But what are you going to do, right? It's a maze, and you gotta suffer with it. I don't like being here single. But we've dealt with mummies before, and if you're anything over like level 20, you'll probably have an easier time with this. And I do have a lot of herbs on me, so this shouldn't be too difficult. This should just be tiresome. I am weary. Yes. And a lot of this board, I think, is recycle board. Like, if you don't go the right way, you'll just keep cycling the scenery over and over again. what would be really a lot of bullshit because a lot of enemies that cast heal more. And because, I mean, you can't team up your attacks. So, oops. I knew that was coming. Ugh. First I want to check out the left and right up here. This is the one type of cave that... Oh, I think this recycles. I don't know. Alright, well, Hunter Fly should go down in a hit. His wind will hurt, but he'll try to cast Defeat and Explode at a lot. Which, of course, he just never has enough MP for. He doesn't have Rob Magic, so it's like, well, he needs to level up before he can cast these. That just recycles over and over again, see? So you have to go down. And I'm gonna go left. Oh, great. More Hunter Flies. They really made parts of this game drag on. Of course, it does reward exploration. Because, well, you have to explore as soon as you get your Portogan boat. That's your key to start exploring the world and find out where your dad went. But, 240... I think there's a mimic in some of these chests. And trying to kill it alone is annoying. Is annoying. I was gonna say it's annoying little bitch, but it's just annoying. It turns out that my hero, while like 1,000 EXP behind the thieves, was catching up to the thieves in his levels because he had just gotten to their level, like just level 22. So I'm thinking that thieves level up slower than the hero, and that's kind of interesting because everyone always thinks that the hero levels up the slowest. I guess it makes sense because when you get Seek Out, I think that's a mimic. Yep. Because when you get Seek Out, it becomes a little unfair with all the hidden items that you can just locate. So, yeah, he cast Beat once and there's not enough MP. Oh shit, not Rob Magic. You bitch! Fucking dick! I need that MP. This asshole. Ah, that's my MP and you know it. Come on, me go first. I have the freaking... I don't have any way to get my MP back. That's the problem. Alright. This was a mistake. I don't want to fight mimics anymore. I should just save state them. They just steal all of my fucking magic points. Now, I'm probably not going to use a lot of magic during this cave, but I still want to have it. I mean, it makes me feel uncomfortable when I don't have all my magic points for healing. But the hero doesn't really learn a lot of attack spells. Despite me wanting to give all the wisdom seeds. Well, in this party it makes sense because since he has all the heal magic, it's better that he has all the wisdom. Wisdom seed. Yep. Might as well use it. 2 wisdom points. Okay, I don't need the final key on me. That shit can go in my bag, because it's usable no matter where you're at. And I think this one up here is also a mimic. Oh god, I hate mimics. Oops, my bad. Oh, nope, just 1 mimic. Alright. Okay, yeah, I definitely have enough small metals for the next item on the list. So we're gonna have to go back there. Well, we don't have to, but it's highly advisable. The metal babbles in this game drop the Shoes of Happiness, which gives you 1 EXP per step. But by the time you get it, it's almost not worth it because you need 50,000, 60,000 EXP per level up. And it just makes you wonder, well, you're not going to take that many steps before you fight and get EXP anyway. So... and here we are, just... oh shit. My HP isn't agreeing with me. I should heal myself. Yeah. I have herbs. So I should use a few. Yeah, and the healer's just gonna heal. 8 damage. Okay. This battle could get ugly really quick because those rogue knights will just keep summoning healers, and I don't think I can kill the ape in 1 hit. If I can, I can. But if I can't, then... okay, I should have done this like before I got another random encounter because I knew my HP was low. But this is why this cave's a little bastard. And this is like one of those battles you should run from. Let's see if I can kill the killer ape in 1 hit. Yes, I can. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't think I can kill the rogue knights in 1 hit. It's not that they have a lot of HP, but I think their defense still holds up. So, no, I can't kill them in 1 hit. So I better just bitch slap the healers, and hope the rogue knights don't call more. Like, one might be enough, you know, because I just can't have that. If they just keep getting infinitely healed, it's, fuck. You know, if I attack him and the healer doesn't heal, but he did. So you see, of course, my attacks do more than the healed spell. So, I mean, that doesn't do 40 points. And look, he healed the wrong one. So, that's pretty good. Okay. One at a time I can handle, you know. If you just keep summoning one over and over again, I'm good. Because, he won't do it every turn. And this will just be a war of attrition. Which I will win. Yes. Good thing I can topple that ape in one hit. Yeah. That's probably what saved me here. Healers just drop herbs. No, actually, they might drop seeds. It's been a while since, okay, medical herb. I need to give myself a few of these. Because I used so many in that battle. That was pretty pathetic. Sorry, guys. There we go. Now we can just use a few. I'm down to... Oh, I have exactly 200 hit points. Not bad. Okay, I'm at 154. 187. Okay, I think that'll be good. Alright, let's go this way. We have to. I think this is a big open room here. Yeah. I think you have to go over and then down. Yeah. There's a stairway you're looking for. And it'll go up. Or, I mean, it'll go down again. I don't think I can kill the executors in one hit. Oh, I can. Not bad. Here's his crit attack. It's not that it crits, but it has a high chance to crit. So when it doesn't crit, you feel special. Oh, please don't crit. Yeah, I see that. 77 damage. Ouch. Okay. You do get some interesting solo EXP here. Since I have enough herbs that I'm not entirely worried about all this. But I gotta show this to you guys, because the whole point of this challenge is to see how I fare. But of course, everyone does this part of the game. With all the herbs. I mean, with the solo quests. I was here already. Yeah. I have to go... I think it's up and... Okay, there's a staircase. I want to get all the loot. Getting all the loot is paramount. Because I can't use shops. And that's been the whole purpose of this Let's Experiment. Is no shops, you equip only what the thieves steal, and you equip all the loot. Okay, here it is. Here's the orb. So you have to go down, get the orb. Turn back. Yeah. It's if you go up and around to that stupid dead end, it's just a stupid. It's a life lesson. It's like, you're pretty brave or pretty ostentatious to get this far, but remember, sometimes the benefit is listening to others. You know. I don't think it changes your personality any, but it'd be funny if it did, you know. Let's kill the ape. So they give you enemies that are on par with the enemies you could fight, I guess south of Portoga in Africa, you know. Okay. I know I'm referring to these as their real Earth location count. Oh fuck, this is it. You have a strong will, but rashness alone does not courage, though. You must be able to listen to others as well. Why did I do this? I'm still solitary. I should have known better when those 4 were there. I was just saying that I didn't feel like doing that, but it turns out I did it anyway. Well, stupid mummies give you Parcheesi tickets if you kill them. I mean, it's not even that important. You'd think that they would give you a special cure item, like a healing bandage or something. Mummies dropped those in one game. I can't remember what game it was. And that always was funny. Okay, great. The mummies call for help, so it's wise to kill them first. I don't just want to keep killing horks all the day, because I don't think I can always one-shot these. And, you know, I just don't feel like having this battle last 1,000 years. And, okay. Good thing they can't heal. That's the one good thing about this. And I better use herbs afterwards, because I'm down to close to 50% of my health. So 2 herbs should be enough. Okay. It'd be funny if that actually changed your personality to rash. I don't know. Or if it was a special personality. Let's see. Item. Like a good one. One that had no cons. And like all your stats were plus 115. You know, that would actually be a really good personality if everything was 115. In fact, that would be a perfect personality. Yeah, nothing's huge. Nothing's 20%, 30%, or 40%, but still, everything's plus 15. Okay, Flamipedes. Flame on! Oh god. I hate it when half my Let's Play is a single cave, like when it's a tower or something. And again, I'm not really doing a Let's Play, I'm doing a Let's Experiment. So, gotta go through Gaia's Navel. Gotta go around South America, go to a couple shrines. Go to that town where they're only alive at night and get an orb there, because I have the final key. As soon as you get the ship, it's probably wise to get the thirsty pitcher right away. So as soon as you get the ship, go to Sue, and then from Sue, get the invisibility herb, go up to Edinburgh, get the thirsty pitcher, that tiny little puzzle, and then from that puzzle, get the final key. That would be perfect, because then you don't have to worry about doors ever again. And it happens really quick after you get the boat. As long as you can survive the sea, the ocean battles, you're fine. Okay, I killed the Deranger in one hit? Nah, I don't think so. Alright, let's see. I can kill him in 2 hits, though, and that's pretty good. These apes are not exactly hitting me hard, but cumulatively, you know, a couple hits. Oh, you call for help. That's right. Had this problem when I was around Asaram. When I was really low level, like level 8 or 9, this was almost impossible with my 3 thieves. My hero actually died, and my 3 thieves had to do this with like their starting equipment, almost. And I had a really tough time. Oh good, I got to level up. At least that's something. 5 and 6, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2. And I learned Firebane. Thank God. Okay, there is no God, but I say that all the time because it's so easy to say. You grow up with this crap. If you're raised a certain way, you just say it. You know, it's hard to wean yourself out and not even try anymore. You know, turn back. No, I'm not going to turn back. I'm going to get my orb. I got to get my orbs. You know, I think you can cast outside. Which is why I didn't want him to steal all of my MP. Because, okay, fireball. And he flees! He shoots, he scores! I haven't really been getting a lot of items. Bravo, you found the small metal. Oops. Yeah. Bravo, you found the blue orbs. I got the red orb, which was in the pirate's hideout, and now I got the blue. Red and blue. Okay. I'm not going to walk back. I'm going to cast outside. And we're done with Gaia's Navel. We never have to come back here. Hooray. Wasn't the Gaia Sword supposed to be here? I don't remember. Come on, calm down now. Welcome back. I'm glad to see that you're safe. Did you complete the trial? Of course I did. Alright, well. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we? But first, let's talk to that slime. Why? Because we can. And he looks cute. Yeah. And go try to sneak in Edinburgh Castle with it. Yeah, he tells you that you can actually buy one here. So you can come here in Gaia's Navel if you don't want to go to Sue. But it's probably best to go to Sue because you can also get the Echo Flute there. So, just for shits, let's see what's in this item shop. Invisible herbs for 300. Cheaper at Sue. Wing of Wyvern and Holy Water. I'm going to buy some Holy Waters. Just because I don't really have that many. And I have 42,900. So, you know, losing 380 GP to some Holy Waters isn't really going to set me back any. But he doesn't have any herbs. So, whatever there, right? I'm done here. Let's go to Portoga and go to some shrine. Return. Portugal. I know people probably don't like that I would use the real-life relation. But, you know, it's just so easy. And there's nothing if we always relate things in real life to familiar items, and that's how we learn. That's how we learn new stuff. We build upon our familiar knowledge. And let's see, I think the shrine is here. I'll have to go up and walk around the land a little bit. But oh, look at that, Metalese. I'll probably not get any of them. I'm probably gonna run away. But you gotta kill the healers first. This isn't a question, really. I mean, you have to kill them. Miss. Okay, you got 1 damage. You stay, but if Lefty doesn't stay... Okay, Lefty stayed. And Middly. He fled. 1 damage to Lefty. 3 damage, and Lefty dies. Alright. And Righty left. Righty left. Yeah, the one on the right left the battle. Righty left. That's a new one for the books. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I gotta sail, so we're gonna sail a bit more. I'm not in the right area. I can actually walk down to it. They all connect here in West Africa, but I'm going to use the boat because I need to sail around the African coast anyway, and go to South Africa and go to that town. South Africa has a bunch of mountains, and you go in that lake. I think that lake is supposed to be... Oh my god, what lake's down there in Africa? Ooh, I stole a strength seed. Interesting. 63, 65, 61. Zuxi is low on strength. 2 points. Haha, 2 points. That's what you say in basketball. Okay, this is what I was talking about. There's like a shrine here. So we'll go in here, and we'll talk to these people. Many confused sailors stop it here in the small church. The people of Tanaki used to come here too, but now, yeah, it's a foreshadowing that Tanaki is no longer more. And you can get resurrections and benedictions here. I'm not going to use the portal because there's no reason to. Seek out. Anything here? Nope. Let's be on our way. Well, that part wasn't on screen yet, so let's just... But anyway, no. That's a hint that Tanaki's to the south. And I visited there once, but you can't return to it, unfortunately. And look, it's nighttime. It had to be nighttime for this. So I'm glad it turned night. And there it is. Well, it's not there, but there. Finally, I said there it was before it showed up. Oh, stingwings. I'm sure you dropped the moth powder. I think it was called peppered moth powder, or I don't know, in like the original NES version. I really wish these SNES remakes had made it stateside because I really liked Dragon Warrior 3. And having a remake would have kept me occupied for hours. Oops, wrong way. But you gotta have the final key before you get here, or you can't get the orb. So, like I said, the final key has got to be your first major stop. Now, you can buy stuff here, zombie slashers especially. Let me just show you. Where is it? Okay, magic armor has got. Okay, I'm not gonna buy it, but I just wanted to show you. The magic skirt, which we found one of. And look, Quizux, it would actually drop her defense. Not sure why. Horned hats, none of us can equip. The steel whip would be nice, but again, can't buy it. It's not part of this Let's Play. In the original version, there was the zombie slasher you could buy here, and that was the strongest weapon for a pilgrim in the game. But they don't have the zombie slasher here. Okay, spell, seek out, nothing. Okay. And go in through here, talk to this guy. Oh, I've waited so long for this day to come, the day I would meet the hero. Here, please take this orb. Got the green orb. Take the sacred orb to the south, to Lame Land. You must place the 6 orbs in the altar there to receive what you desire. Spell, Thief Knows. There are 2 chests left on this map. Let's go here, and of course, seek out. Nothing. Okay. Let's go over here. I don't have step guard. No, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Small metal. How are we doing on HP? Not bad. Okay. That's all the chests, right? He only said 2. Oops, I didn't mean seek out. I meant Thief Knows. No chests. So let's go down the stairs. Anything here? Yep, 1 item. Life nuts! Yes, my nuts have life. Let's find out who's the lowest. Maximum HP, 205, 187, 166, and Dina. Time to give her... Oops, better put the orb up. Okay. Small metal. Haven't been using the bolt staff. I should probably use that in combat. Just to make my life a little easier. If not, use Dina! 4. 1 less than max. I like it. Okay, do we have enough HP still? Yeah, we're still good. Let's just get out of this marsh. And we're gonna stay the night at the end. That'll be $4. Yeah, I mean, what do the dead have to do with needing money? So we sleep on an old ratty bed. And the Dark One, he's the one who trashed this town. So, there we go. Let's get out of this town. Now you sail around Africa. And, oops, wrong place to go. We're almost done with this chapter of the Let's Play. Just a couple items I wanted to do in this one really quick, and it seems that we're at high enough level to do this. I'm hoping that these guys drop a chest. I haven't had them drop a chest yet, and I'm really curious to know what they drop. Probably a seed of some kind. But it'd be really cool if they dropped a weapon or an armor piece. I don't know, like a silver shield, that'd be cool. Or hell, how about a whip? They don't. Why would they drop a whip, right? I mean, the Rogue Knights dropped rogue armor in Dragon Warrior 5, and that was pretty rare. But it was pretty weak. It was just rare to get, and you could find one in a chest. And I had 2 Rogue Knights drop Rogue Knight armor, sorry, while I was trying to grind them to get the Rogue Knight in my party. And it turned out I didn't even use the Rogue Knight as much as I thought I would, because he takes a long time to grind up. He only gets that massive HP, attack, and defense power better than a Golem, and better than a Great Dragon when you get him up in the 80s. Eventually, though, he does get stronger than any of those monsters, but it's just grinding for him is hard because he's a 1 in 64 chance to get. Although he is a really good choice if you want to get him, because you can get him right after you take the boat across the sea. He's right there, and right around the southern area where you go before you go to the cave to get Barongo back. He's right there. So if you want to grind for him, he can set you up for your tanker. If you aren't happy with the brownie, and the brownie you can get the first cave really easy. He's like a 1 in 4 chance. So a slime and a brownie was your best choice. And if you got any other weaker enemies around, you know, Grannyburg or whatever, wherever your friend lived, fine. But Barongo would be your 3rd monster and your hero in the party, you know. And if you got any monsters after that, it'd be fine. But I don't think we can go here. I think this is where the curse is, but let's find out. Let's sail around Africa and find out. And fight some more Man-O' Wars. Because it really does seem that we're at the level where the sea creatures aren't really much of a threat to us, which is good. If you meander around there in South Africa, you'll find witches and things. They're okay for EXP, but they kind of suck all around. Let's see, gonna have to use the magic map, and I always forget where it is. See, magic key, magic map. I knew it was a couple away from the magic key. Okay, if you sail around there, you'll go in the middle, like the Egypt and the. So we're in the what sea is this? This is the oh god, that sea between Africa and you know There's no point in going here without the Gaia Sword. So why am I here? I don't know. Was I supposed to get the Gaia Sword in Gaia's navel? Yeah, probably. Have to go back and get that. But I'll do that. If that's the case, I'll probably do that off camera. These guys cast Disperse, and I don't like them. We're going to explore a little bit of this land here, and after we explore, end of this Let's Play. Because we've done quite a bit. So, and I'll top it all off with, I'll come back next time and we'll see. Okay, let's see. I haven't been here yet. Like, as far as the map is concerned, I haven't actually explored this area, but, it looks like this leads me to a place I've already been at. So, this was just the other side of the map. And you can't go up north without the, love token. You can't get the love token without the Pirate's Thigh Bone. You can't get that without the Staff of Change. And you can't get the Staff of Change without going through the volcano. And you can't go to the volcano. Yeah, Gaia's navel had to have the Gaia Sword. So I have to go back and get that. So, next episode we'll do that, okay, guys? Sorry that I forgot to do that when I was in the cave. So I'm going to go get Gaia Sword. And, to complete this episode, we're going to return back to Alahan. And then we're going to save. And, it's because for the sake of completion, right? We got to spend the night with Mom, and she's going to invite all 3 of my thieves in. Which is fine. They've been pulling their own. They've been stealing seeds. You know? I really do regret giving one of my thieves the happy personality for so long. Because for a thief, it just didn't matter for how that luck or not. Because luck doesn't seem to change your odds of stealing at all. That's just based on the randomness of the number, whatever it is, 1 in 4, 1 in 16, 1 in 64. And here's, of course, where we save. So we're going to save. Which is nice. I don't have to go to the king for this. Level 20 was my last save. Yeah. So I've gotten quite a bit of level since then. And I've gotten just 3 levels since then. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'll upload this, and the next episode I'll probably start off after I get Gaia Sword and explain how much of a dumbass I was. So thanks for watching. See you then.